What's up, everybody? Astromystic here on Christmas Day. So, it's been a crazy busy week for me this week, so I am a day late. So I apologize for that. Hopefully by next week we'll be back on schedule. Alright, so this is your weekly intuitive guidance that I give, and this will be for today through the first day of the new year. So I'm going to start with fire signs. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And so this week it's going to be like, are you expressing yourself like you want to? Are you able to show like who you really are? At the same time, like being able to show like your anything that you bring to the table. You know what I mean? Like anything that you can do or that you do at home or whatever it is. Are you able to do that? I think that the best way to do this also is through communication and talking to your significant other or whatever the situation is about what it is that you have and what you can bring or help with. I know that's kind of vague, but that's not going to apply to everybody, I don't think. It's just going to be certain people on that one. But it will definitely be a time for most everyone to change in their expression or to change the way they express this week. It's almost like, are you exploring all the options that you've been given or the options that you've been shown, or are you just kind of ignoring those? It's almost like, are you seeing the big picture of life? Are you seeing like what you're supposed to see out there? Or are you just kind of, are you just kind of, I almost want to say just like half doing it, you know what I mean? Kind of like, I don't know. I don't know the words. I want to use a cuss word, but it's like not completely that way. But anyways, so I think this week you need to like find a space out in nature. It's really cold where I live. I live in the United States, so it's really cold here. But if there's a space that you can find outside and just sit in the stillness and sit in a space that you can find a little bit of renewal, you know, like a little bit of how you can like renew your inner self or whatever you want to, whatever it is that you need, like just to sit alone with, you know. If it's too cold outside like it is here, you know, just find a space within your home or within your work, or if you drive around, whatever the situation is, and spend a little time alone and trying to find some balance back, or like to recreate some balance in your life. This will help you like step into the confidence that you need and like keep stepping into your purpose. These things are going to help you with having more patience, and that's also going to entail in time help you with like the inner peace that you're looking for. And I don't feel like, I think for some of you, you're letting others like criticize you and like kind of like keep you in a certain spot, like telling you what to do or telling you what you should or shouldn't do. You know, look past that. You know what I mean? Just look kind of past that, because remember, your biggest fans are typically not people that you're close to. Not always, but typically. So you're probably going to find a strength outside of what you know, what you I'm having a hard time like getting the words out for this. Like what you normally, I'm not sure how to explain this. Like people will always say they're going to help you and they're going to be there for you, but don't always count on those people. You got to rely on yourself and your truest inner knowing and your truest inner truths to bring yourself to your purpose, into the next steps. And for some reason, the heron bird came up. I don't know if those are present where you live, but if you see those, then you're on the right path. I don't think those are everywhere. Like, I don't think I've ever seen one where I live. But then again, I don't know where these birds are. Maybe I should look that up. But anyways, that is for you guys for this week. So for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, Capricorns, this week it's almost like you're feeling a little bit of like bitterness toward something at home or someone at home, maybe. Has something happened at home that has you feeling uncomfortable or angry or something like that? It just doesn't feel good, and it's unresolved is basically what it is. So you need to really like dig inside and like find your personal strength, your personal power to know how to navigate through this. And it's gonna be, you're gonna need that to be able to talk to your person. I feel like it's probably a partner or something to do with your home life, or relationship life at home. It's not going to really be outside if you're like not married, or if you're just dating someone. I don't think it's going to be those relationships. I think it's going to be these more home-based relationships. I also think that there's going to be like a money issue, or maybe something that comes up between a health issue, but doesn't seem like a major issue. It just seems like something that just keeps coming up for you guys. Or yeah. So what you're gonna have to do is you're just gonna have to give yourself tough love, and then you're gonna have to really kind of just give your partner tough love, and just be like, hey, say what you need to say, and be direct, be honest, but don't be a jerk. You know what I mean? Be gentle, but be direct. Because you have the ability to bring some understanding into this if you're not resisting it, or you're not like trying to put it off, So be mindful of that. Be aware of that. Because it's almost like you guys have been feeling stuck, or you feel stuck right now in this situation, or like your hands are tied in this situation, or something like that, or that you've lost a little bit of connection between the two of you. But you can bring yourself back. You can reinvent this. You can reinvent yourself in this moment. But you got to be open-minded. You got to be open to change, and you can't be resistant to it. Because remember, you have like this brilliance inside, and you want to share that with the world. But the part of the journey, so you got to take the good and the bad in this journey, and you've got to work through each part of that. That is what's going to help you grow, and that's what's going to bring your connection back, and fix those spaces that needed to be fixed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking. So also for you guys, butterflies coming up. If you see butterflies, that is your I guess spirit animals are going to come through this week. So butterflies are going to be your sign if you see them, and to know that you're on the right path, or what you're supposed to be doing. So butterflies. All right, next is air signs, and that's for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this week is like really a time to reevaluate like what you do on a daily routine, like on a daily basis. Are you eating healthy? Are you getting enough rest? Are you being adequate with your time? Are you spending your time wisely? Or have you been thinking about changes? Maybe like changes you want to make to your diet, changes you want to make to your exercise, just changes you want to make to your everyday life in some way, somehow. There might be some changes that kind of occur naturally through your foods and your sleep. Yeah. So whatever you've been thinking about, if you haven't been thinking about these things, maybe you ought to think about this and think about what little small changes you can make for your health as far as food goes, and then what changes you can make as far as your daily habits go, like when do you go to bed? When do you wake up? I'm just throwing some stuff out here. Do you drink water? Do you do a lot of, I mean, you need to think about these things. It's just random things. So in order to fix your daily habit, you got to have this, it's almost like, I am lost for words today. It's almost like you're needing this responsibility, this change, almost this restructure in your life so that you can stay into your calling and into your purpose. So what you want to do is you want to follow your gut, go with the changes, see how they go for you for, a couple months, 6 months, whatever. But do it with ease. Like, don't like be angry with yourself if you fall, if you mess up. Don't get so bent out of shape over that, because we're human and we're all gonna make mistakes. So just don't keep putting it off. Just move freely in this. Just decide what you can do for the best and what you can do as far as like keeping the changes positive and going for you, because you're going to want to become more pure in yourself, whatever that looks like for you, more strong for yourself. And that means whatever that looks like for you, because everybody's different. Okay, so next we have the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Air signs. Horses. If you see horses, that's your sign this week. Horses. So when you see a horse, pay attention. Close your eyes and pay attention to what you get. And just know that when you see them, you're doing what you need to do. Okay, so water signs. Have you been feeling like you're like out of control of your own life in some way, or there's a situation happening that you want to control, or you feel like you need to control, but it's just not happening? It is making you feel like you're misunderstood or you're not being heard to feel important. Is that the right words? Maybe you're not in a good standings with this person or in this situation, or maybe it's because you're kind of overthinking it because you're letting your emotions do the thinking first. So what you need to do is step outside of that. Let things be how they are. Remember to think about what it is that you really value. Like, get real with yourself. If this is a situation that's bringing you, a lot of doubt, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness, whatever the case is, really think about that. Is this really important to me? Is this person really important to me? What do I have value in myself in this relationship or in this situation? You got to really get real with what it is that you find the value in. And if that situation and that person holds value for you and for both of you together, then I would say then do what you need to do. this could be a marriage, or this could be just somebody you met. This could be like, anyway, either way, this feels like all relationships. So if it is a love relationship or a passion relationship, just know that if you're falling in love with this person, or you have like a really strong passion toward this person, don't get too wrapped up in trying to figure out the outcome right now, because you need to like go with each moment. You need to live present in each moment, because we're going to make mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to have failure moments. We're all going to fall down. We're all going to just smash our face. It's almost like, you know what I mean? But I'm not talking about literal. I'm talking about, thinking, like, we all make bad choices too. We all make bad choices. So it's in these moments where you're going to learn and you're going to grow in trying to figure out how you can move forward in the best way that you know how within these situations. And these are going to be like little mistakes that you make, which are going to help you learn from them. So let's just say it is a passion relationship. Maybe this person's not for you. Maybe this person is for you. But you're not going to know unless you take a tiny little step back and kind of evaluate, is it important? Am I doing everything I'm supposed to be doing? And what you're supposed to be doing is only what your emotions are and your thoughts. You need to do what's right for you first. So it's almost like going back to like a childlike mentality and living each day and each moment and navigating through those days like that, by not getting so wrapped up in words and emotions right now, but it's just trying to figure out where the value is, like what you find value in, and being present in those moments to see it. So you can evaluate what you need to do. I guess that's the words I'm looking for. This week has been tough in words for some reason, but it has been a super long day. So, and for water signs, it's the coyotes. It's a coyote. If you see like signs of a coyote, or you see a coyote, then you'll know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Or if you see a coyote in those moments, think, like, close your eyes and think, what comes to you when you see the coyote? What thoughts do you have? What's it feel like? Those types of things. That's what you need to be looking for. So, with that being said, I hope everybody had a good Christmas, or a good holiday, whichever you want to call it. We are almost getting ready for the big 2021. Oh my goodness. And, I hope that y'all have a good week, or the rest of your week. And I won't see you on New Year's Eve, because this will go through the 1st. So I am going to do, I've thought about this. I'm going to give away a free readings, or a free reading. I'm just trying to figure out how to get it on this platform, on my YouTube platform. I'm just not sure yet. I'll try to figure that out between now and the new year. It'll go on my website, and then we'll try to figure out how to incorporate it onto YouTube, since I gotta have 1,000 followers before I can go live, and I don't have 1,000 followers. So that's what I need to figure out, is how to get live on this platform, so I can give these offerings more. So if you're here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Share this link out with your friends. Hopefully we'll get to 1,000, and I can do these more often. I can do lives more often, because I do lives on other platforms, just not on this one. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you in the new year. I would say 2020 has been good, but 2020 has been a year of growth for me, and I am sure a year of growth for everybody else. It's almost like when we started 2020, I was looking at the astrology and I was like, 2020 is a forced consciousness, and for a lot of people. And now I kind of say that 2020 is looking back, hindsight. We were seeing everything we needed to see, but some people aren't ready for that yet. So it's going to take a little while, but that's where we are now. So, whew, get ready for the big 2-1 because it's going to be a wild ride too. So, all right, my friends, I love you all, and I will see you in the new year.